Tonight, we continue to learn more about the suspected torture and murder of a disabled woman in North Collins. Tonight, the brother of Laura Cummings is sharing new information with News 4. Al Waters brings us the latest on this. Al?
Airman First Class Richard Cummings carries the remains of his sister Laura in an urn. But Laura's legacy reaches far beyond that marble container. The family, public officials, and many Western New Yorkers are demanding answers. Why didn't social service officials remove Laura from an abusive home?
I told them that, you need to do something to get her out of that house.
Richard Cummings has said all along Erie County's Adult Protective Services should have listened to him and a North Collins judge who also contacted social services and removed his sister Laura from her abusive home on Sherman Avenue. Richard told us he called the Department of Social Services to report the abuse from the air base where he's stationed in North Carolina, and before that, from an air base in Texas. But now another relative, Joyce Landau, is saying the same thing.
Do you think they should have removed Laura from the house?
Well, yeah, absolutely. After what I wrote them and told them that she was being sexually molested.
Joyce Landau is the cousin of Eva Cummings, who's now charged with the murder and sexual assault of her daughter Laura. Luke Wright, Cummings' son, is also charged with raping and murdering his half-sister. Landau was the payee for Eva, Luke, and Laura's Social Security checks. She was also there when a social services caseworker responded to complaints of abuse at the house.
She asked Eva, "Can I question your daughter?" And Eva says, "Yeah." And that was him. She just said no. She fell going up the steps.
But Landau says the caseworker never asked to go in the house to see the living conditions, which were deplorable.
Do you think that they really were doing their job?
Well, no, she should have been taken out of there.
She knew the mental stability of my mother, and
Richard Cummings and his surviving siblings have blamed Landau as advisor to their mother for the family's dysfunction. But they do seem to be seeing eye to eye on the role the Department of Social Services played in Laura's tragedy.
If your complaints had been taken more seriously, Laura would be alive today.
Absolutely.
Richard Cummings is taking his sister's remains with him when he returns to base in North Carolina. He's also contacted an attorney with the intent of suing the Department of Social Services. County officials have consistently refused to comment on this case, citing state confidentiality laws. Al Waters, News 4 at 5.